inside the Niger Delta.
Welcome back. It's Inside the Niger Delta, the authentic voice of Nigeria's oil-rich region. The 7-day ultimatum given by Governor Nyesom Wike to host communities of OML 25, including Belema, OFFION-AMA, and NIGER, to ensure the reopening of the occupied Belema flow station in Kula Kingdom of Rivers State may have fallen on deaf ears. Some members of the host communities, which are on a collision course with Shell Petroleum Development Company SPDC, the operator of OML 25, over perceived neglect, have for the second time rejected Governor Wike's intervention.
At a peace meeting with interested parties in the OML 25 disputes, including representatives of SPDC and its host communities, Governor Wike had directed that the occupied Belema flow station be reopened in 7 days.
Federal government is being denied revenue. State government is being denied revenue. Local government is being denied revenue. As a responsible government, will you fold your hands and allow this? So when it is problem between the oil companies and communities, is it federal government that handles it? It is the state government and the local government. I'm not interested about who has right to drill oil. It's not my business. It's not my business. I don't give such a this. I don't. But when there's a problem where the community is affected, I must come in.
At the peace meeting in Government House, Port Harcourt, the warring factions placed their cards on the table in anticipation of an end to the siege on OML 25.
We very much welcome your intervention, Your Excellency, because we would like to go back to operating this facility, and whatever grievances and social amenities, employment issues that the community have, as your intervention might determine, we are prepared to be part of that. Yes.
In their meetings, when they called meeting at NNPC Tower, I was not invited, so they didn't call me. I wasn't there. You cannot shut down a place and insist that the place will be sold to you because you're from that place.
A second meeting was scheduled to hold at a neutral venue to arrive at a final decision on previous deliberations. A sudden change in venue, however, sparked off a resistance from the host communities of OML 25.
We don't appreciate that invitation, and so we said we will not attend that meeting at the government house. Our stand is Shell should please leave OML 25 alone.
Describing Governor Wike's intervention as meddlesome, the angry host communities, at a press briefing shortly after the botched meeting, had asked him to stay away from OML 25.
The GMOU framework that was put in place in 2005 to start effect from 1st January 2006 has been kept in the cooler for these 13 years. What crime did we commit that we are thus condemned to human indifference? We don't know why this renewed pressure and interest between SPDC and the Rivers State government to forcefully invade our land. It's our view that this type of meeting is on the exclusive list of the federal government, and NNPC is currently driving the process. And that since NNPC is going through transition, it is important for the Rivers State government to wait for a new management of NNPC to come in and steer the meeting.
It is sad to note that the state government is talking about revenue that is being lost per year, and the interest of the community or the kingdom is not considered. We stand vehemently to resist any move from any quarter to say that place be open for operation. This is our stand as Scholar Youth Worldwide, and we stand with the community.
We say Shell must go. Belema women say Shell must go.
Since its occupation in August 2017, oil production activities have been halted in OML 25, which is one of Nigeria's most lucrative oil fields, a development that has caused the federal government nearly ₦1 trillion deficit in oil revenues over the years. Beyond the huge economic losses attendant on the prolonged occupation of the Belema flow station and gas plant, an escalation of the crisis at hand is most likely if no conscious efforts are made to salvage the situation.
Let me state
unequivocally that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. I am speaking in terms of the Kantian categorical imperative. As a people, we are stating that if the government or the good people of Nigeria will not listen to the hues and cries of the Belema engager of OFFION-AMA people, there shall never be prudence of detection.
As Chief Security Officer in Rivers State, Governor Wike has finally intervened in the brewing crisis after maintaining a studied silence on the OML 25 dispute when it first erupted in 2017. For its part, the federal government, which regulates activities in the oil and gas industry, cannot afford to turn a blind eye to a major security threat that is in the offing in Kola Kingdom. A stitch in time, as the saying goes, saves 9.
Inside the Niger Delta.